Well, this TV show was shockingly good. Hey everyone, welcome to another review. Here's a TV review for Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Yes, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina stars Kiernan Shipka, Lucy Davis, and Miranda Otto. And this is a new version, a new take on the Sabrina story. Yes, I'm just going to start off right here by saying that I was never a Sabrina the Teenage Witch fan. I remember that 90s show and stuff, and it was pretty bad. Yes, with Melissa Joan Hart and stuff. Yeah, my sister used to watch that crap, and never was a big fan of it. And when I found out there was going to be a new show about it, I was actually kind of curious and stuff, because I heard they were going to go in a darker, more weirder route and stuff, and it was more like the comic books. I never read the comic books because, again, never liked the show when it was in the 90s. It was always a corny, silly teen show, but she was a witch and stuff. That's just lame. So yeah, I never really liked that show, and I never really read the comic books and stuff, and some people were saying it's going to be a lot like Riverdale, and Riverdale is a show I never always got into and stuff, so I didn't know what to expect, but when the previews, when the trailers came out, it looked cool, looked interesting, looked a little different and stuff, and now after binging it, I will say that I'm a fan. This is a good show, and I guess I'm a Sabrina Spellman fan. Guess I should go read the comic books now, because apparently this is a lot like the source material, so yeah, I'm a fan. This was a good show. This was way better than that crap fest in the 90s, and it was interesting. It was well acted, it was comedic, it was dark, it was twisted, and I was interested. I liked a lot of these characters, the likable ones and the despicable ones, and yeah, I wanted to see where it was going, and where it went was something interesting, and I'm excited for season 2, and yeah. Alright, let's start with the positives. The biggest positive is the main characters. Sabrina Spellman is played by Kiernan Shipka, who I really enjoy. I think she's a great actress. I loved her in When Marnie Was There. She's Marnie, she's great, and she's great in other TV shows like Feud, Betty and Joan, and Mad Men as Don Draper's daughter, I think. Didn't watch all of Mad Men, but it was good. But yeah, she's a really good actress, and she is solid. Perfect in this show. She is a perfect choice for Sabrina Spellman. She is likable, she's enjoyable, you sympathize with her, you root for her, and yeah, you buy everything she says and stuff, and you even enjoy her relationship with her boyfriend Harvey and stuff, and you like this character, you like to root for her, and she's just such a great character. And yeah, and she's not like a typical ditzy blonde or stupid teenager. She's actually a very intelligent character who knows what she wants. She wants a mortal life, but also wants to be a witch and stuff because she's half-blood. And she wants to live a half-blood life, but that's like that's unheard of and stuff. That's a disgrace to the witches and warlocks out there and stuff, but she just doesn't give a shit, and I kind of love that. And yeah, again, Kiernan Shipka's performance is absolutely solid. I also love the aunts, the aunties. They're really great in this show, played by great actresses Lucy Davis and Miranda Otto from Lord of the Rings. Yes, Hilda is more of the likable, more sympathetic, more just lovable aunt and stuff. And Hilda was just great. Lucy Davis, who was in Wonder Woman, is so great in this role, and you really care about her character, and you love that she's almost like the loving mother figure, and I enjoy her support with Sabrina and all the scenes she has with Sabrina and stuff. Zelda, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. She is very strict, she's very bitter, she's very egotistical at times. She basically just wants Sabrina to choose one path, and that's to be a witch. That's all she wants for her, is to be a witch and serve the Dark Lord. And she's willing to do that by any means necessary, even fuck over her sister and stuff. Zelda is not the most likable character, but she's played by a great actress, Miranda Otto. But the funniest thing is about her, even though she's very unlikable, you understand where she is coming from. You understand both point of views of the aunts and stuff, and why one aunt wants what's best for Sabrina, and one aunt who thinks she knows what's best for Sabrina. And again, you understand both point of views, and both are done very, very well, thanks to good writing and two wonderful performances by two great actresses. And yeah, they were great. Even the side characters were enjoyable. I liked the boyfriend. The boyfriend was he could have easily been the most one-dimensional character, either like this pretty good-looking dude or just this bland guy who shows up every now and then. But no, he actually has a story with his brother and his dad, who's just a complete dick, and he wants him to work in the mines. But a long time ago, he saw the Dark Lord into the mines and stuff, and a lot of people have gone into the mines, have been like possessed by demons and everything. Like, he is truly terrified to do this job, and he's truly terrified just of a lot of things in this world. And yeah, and he's very supportive of Sabrina, and he's actually a very good boyfriend, and I really enjoyed his character. I thought he was actually a good character. Even Sabrina's two friends are enjoyable characters and very, supportive characters, and they're all for women's rights and stuff, and they were great. So yeah, most of the characters I really, 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 really enjoyed, and the effects were pretty good. There is some special effects in the show, and some of it is not great because it's a TV show, but it's really well done for a television show. And I love that they put a lot of practicality into the show. Like, the practical effects look awesome. The effects on the Dark Lord, when he looks like this big deer and stuff, is really cool and really badass and stuff. And all the scenes when they do demon possessions and people are possessed and skins getting ripped off and everything, it looks so practical and so badass. It's like I'm watching Evil Dead 2 or something. It's pretty amazing. I loved all that. And I love how dark and twisted this show gets, and yeah, it pushes the boundaries, and I really like that it did that and stuff. And I like the story. The story was a good story about this girl who lives both lives and stuff, but basically the witches and the warlocks, they want her to go to this school because her father signed her soul over to the Dark Lord and stuff, and Sabrina wants to fight against it and stuff. She wants to be a witch, but she also wants to live a human life and stuff. And that's against any witch's path and everything. That's against everything they stand for. And Sabrina doesn't care, and she wants to fight for her rights. She wants to have free will. She wants to have freedom. She doesn't want to serve the Dark Lord. She wants to practice witchcraft, but also live a human life and stuff. And she's willing to fight whatever she needs to, fight tooth and nail for her freedom. And it's just a really good story. It's a good story with Sabrina and stuff. What happens at the ending, some people might get a little angry, but I understand what they're doing or where they're going with it, and that's what makes it interesting. I won't spoil what happens in the final episode, but some people might be like, no, what are you doing? But no, I understand what they're doing and stuff. It's clever. And yeah, the story is really good. So yeah, that's a lot of my thoughts. I love the soundtrack too. There's a lot of great music in this show and stuff, and I love how it feels like Halloween-y. It's very all Halloween. You got costumes, you got demons, witches, ghouls, monsters, goblins. It's all really great, and it's a great show to watch during the Halloween season. That's why I also really loved it. Also, Salem's in it. He's great. He's awesome. I love that he doesn't talk like he did in the original show, which was stupid. He's just a cool cat. He was like a goblin, and now he's like her protector is this cat and stuff, and he looks a lot like my cat, which is awesome. Loved Salem. Salem was good too. So yeah, those are my positives. And mostly, all in all, it's a positive review. This is a really solid show with great characters, good comedy, and just good effects, and it's a really cool Halloween-spirited show, and I'm super excited for Season 2, and I loved this show. However, there's some negatives. One of them is, oh my god, I forgot the character's name already. It's her teacher that's taken over by the demon and stuff, and she's trying to push her to the Dark Lord and stuff, but that teacher, I hated that character so much, and it's not because she was just a bitch, but she wasn't even that interesting of a villain, and I just don't understand how Sabrina and her aunts and stuff, how they don't realize just like that this girl's a villain and stuff. Like, she's tricking everybody thinking she's a likable character, but she doesn't even act like a likable character. Even the way she talks, she's like, oh, Sabrina, ooh, she gets on her face and stuff. She acts like a nut job. I have no idea why no one doesn't think she's crazy and stuff, and why she's bad. It's so obvious she's a bad character, but no one realizes it. It's so stupid. I hated that. I'm like, how does anyone not know she's a witch or a demon? Or how do they not know she's a villain? It doesn't make sense and stuff. And I hated her character. I didn't think she was a good villain or even interesting and stuff. I did not like her. Didn't like her. Also, I didn't like the three witches, the three evil witches. Again, I forget their names too, but the girls that pick on Sabrina and stuff, I found them uninteresting too. Yes, I know they kind of, appreciate Sabrina more, like, when the show keeps going and stuff, but I found them so irritating. They were just kind of assholes, just to be assholes. And they weren't interesting characters. I didn't like them. I didn't like them. They were just dicks, just for the sake of being dicks and stuff. I get, like, the headmaster, the high priest guy who, like, wanted them to be dicks and stuff, but I don't know. Even him, I didn't find him all that interesting, but he's a little more interesting than some of the characters, because I love that he's doing it out of fear of the Dark Lord and stuff. He's just trying to, like, push her to, go with the Dark Lord because he's scared for his own life and stuff. That's a little more interesting. I like that he's a manipulative dick and he kind of knows that he is that, so that's a little more interesting, but I don't know. I wish there was more good villains, more enjoyable villains, and more, sympathetic villains. Just villains I like to root for. I wasn't rooting for any of the villains. I was just rooting for Sabrina and the ants the whole time, so I don't know. I like good villains, and the villains didn't impress me this season. The Dark Lord looks pretty cool. He doesn't really do anything or say anything, but he does look cool. Like, the effects on him look really cool. So maybe in Season 2 we'll get more of the Dark Lord and stuff, but yeah, those are... Oh, actually, another nitpick I have is the biggest cliche I hate the most in shows and movies are love triangles. I hate love triangles. They're the stupidest thing ever. I fucking hate them. There's a lot of reasons why I can get into why I hate them, but I'm not going to do that. But I hate love triangles. And they don't really do a love triangle this season, but they kind of hint that they're going to do that in the later season, which I hope they don't. Because she's with her boyfriend, but then she meets another warlock and stuff, and he likes her and everything, and I'm like, as soon as that started to happen, I started rolling my eyes, I'm like, oh god, please do not do this cliche. She likes two boys, which one will she choose? The human or the warlock? Oh god, like, no, that's so dumb, I hate that. That's like some Riverdale Vampire Diaries bullshit. I don't want to know, I don't want that. If you want her to be in a relationship, be with one guy, that's it. If not, like, she's an interesting character. She doesn't need to be in a relationship, but whatever. If she is in one, just one guy at a time. Don't do the love triangle shit. And they don't officially do that, but I feel like they're gonna do it next season, especially what happens with her in a certain relationship. I'm like, oh god, I feel like this is a love triangle about to happen. She's gonna be dating both dudes or something. Like, I hope that doesn't happen in Season 2. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm afraid it's gonna happen, and it's gonna piss me off, but still. This show's great, though. I still really dug it. I still really loved it. I thought Kiernan Shipka was fantastic, and I'm excited for Season 2, and I'm excited to read the comic books, because this was interesting, and it was a great show to watch during the Halloween season. It's not as good as The Haunting of Hill House, but still, it was a good time. I had a lot of fun with it, so yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Chilling Adventures of Sabrina an 8.7 out of 10. Definitely a great show. Definitely check it out. So yeah, that's my review for the television show Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. So in the comment section below, please tell me what is your favorite episode and who is your favorite character of this season. Favorite character is Sabrina. She's the best character. Favorite episode? Probably episode 4. Episode 4 was the best episode. I fucking love that episode. But yeah, what is your favorite episode? Who's your favorite character? Comment below. Let me know. And as always, for this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.